Hello, Centralia. I'm Shane Lothar.
And I'm Rachel Roddy.
And this is Centralia On Air. Thank you so much for joining us. Last week on the show, we had Sydney Richardson from Kaskaskia College in studio. Sydney came by to tell us about KC's upcoming KIC program this summer. Hey, speaking of KICs, a little known fact, this show is actually kid-tested, mother-approved. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking cereal. Did you know that half of all Americans start their day with a bowl of cereal? That's about 160 bowls of cereal per person every year.
Wow.
So, Rachel Roddy, I have to ask you, what is your favorite cereal?
I would have to say Captain Crunch or just like basic Honey Nut Cheerios or Cheerios.
Okay. I do enjoy Captain Crunch with berries, though.
What?
I gotta have some berries in there.
Okay.
The original is just a little too plain for me. Now, what I don't want is Oops all berries. That's too much berries.
Yes.
But like most foods, I enjoy most of them. I don't like getting stuck on one. So Lucky Charms,
Yeah.
Rice Chex, I like them. I like most of them.
You'll eat them all.
Yeah. There's only a couple I don't like. I love Fruity Pebbles. Can't stand Cocoa Pebbles. Too much chocolate.
That's a lot of chocolate.
Yeah. But I like Cocoa Puffs, so I don't know.
The Reese's.
Yeah. Love that. Jessica can't stand it.
Really?
She doesn't like peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh.
Together.
Mm-hmm.
She likes peanut butter.
And likes chocolate.
But not together.
So she doesn't like Reese's?
No. That's like, ugh, for her.
Really?
Yeah. Which is good for me because...
Yeah, you can eat the Reese's.
Exactly.
After the girls get some Halloween candy,
That's right.
sneak in there.
O's. You know O's,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like the world's loudest cereal in your mouth. You can't watch TV
Right.
while you're eating O's. Or just turn subtitles on because you're not going to know what's going on.
Well, did you know that astronauts ate Kellogg's Corn Flakes in space? It was aboard Apollo 11, which was the first moon landing.
Very interesting. Well, did you know that the little Snap, Crackle, Pop Rice Krispie guys actually had a fourth brother? His name was
Pow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
He was around like in the 1950s. I thought everybody knew that, Shane.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right, Rachel. I wonder what happened to him, huh?
I don't know.
He probably, they couldn't fit his name in the little jingle, so they cut him out. Snap, crackle, pop, wake up, call to the world.
All right, so I was telling you the other day that Chris and I were recently in the phone store.
Get new phones? Did you get a new phone?
No, not yet.
Did he, though?
He did.
Oh, that's fair.
I know, right? At home, he's like, hey, let's go get you a new phone. I'll take your phone. We'll work out this, plan, try to lower our bill, because we all know people pay outrageous prices for their cell phones. I'm like, okay, this sounds like a great idea. We get there, and he gets a new phone. And I'm like, whoa, we can't do this.
Typical.
You can't just tell me I'm going to get a new phone, and then I don't get one. But I can still get a new phone if I want to.
Okay,
But
so you're ready.
Yeah, but he did get a new phone.
Lucky dog.
Yeah. So, we all know that I have an Android phone. I get made fun of a lot.
Whoa.
That's okay.
Not by me.
Right. Yeah. So, I was thinking about switching back to iPhone.
Okay. Back to the light side, huh?
But then I remembered what it was like when I switched from iPhone to Android. But they now have an app that you can download on your phone, and then it goes all your stuff goes.
Your stuff over.
Yeah, so I might really be thinking about a new iPhone.
What are your go-to can't live without apps?
I would say Snapchat is go-to. Instagram is go-to.
I'm not a.
What else do I use?
I'm not a chat snapper.
I know, you told me that.
I don't get it.
It was really popular, and I'm hearing that it's not.
They have faced some problems. Instagram basically poached all their cool features.
Right.
And now nobody seems to care about them.
I use my CVS app a lot since I coupon all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So that comes in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the weather. I always use my weather app.
Now, is this the built-in default weather app, or you got a fancy...
I use both.
Okay,
I look at both. Like I use the default one and I check it out, and then I downloaded. Well, I always use KSDK. I always use that app. But then they have this weather that says funny things on it. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. The app. Anyways, they come up with all kinds of crazy,
little snarky,
rude comments
yeah, I've seen that.
Hey, weirdo, it's raining outside. Bring your umbrella.
Mm-hmm. Better wear a coat, you puny human. It's only 4 degrees.
I think there might be some cuss words in there, too.
Hello. I, too, have a couple different weather apps. I use, the built-in default one, but I also use an app called Dark Sky.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
It's pretty cool. If you give it permission to follow you all over the place, it'll actually tell you literally up to the minute when it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Send you a little notification. Hey, it's going to rain in 5 minutes. Grab an umbrella. Stuff like that. So I really like that.
That comes in handy.
I use Instagram quite a bit. Taking artsy-fartsy little pictures around the office.
Yes.
You've probably seen that once or twice. And probably my other can't live without app would be 1Password. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
So I don't know any of my passwords. And it's not because I don't remember them, whatever.
Because you make them so crazy and outrageous.
Long, complicated, couldn't remember it even if you wanted to. And it's on purpose. Why? Because those kind of passwords are not very hackable.
Right.
But what do you do with all these crazy complicated passwords when you want to log into Facebook or something? You store them in an app called 1Password. And all I have to remember is the 1Password to get me in.
Do you at least make that one easy?
Yes. But now I don't even need that. Now I don't even need that because Face ID is turned on and I just point my phone at my face, give it a little smile, little wink, wink.
You have a fancy iPhone X10 Pro.
Yeah. Something like that.
How is that? No home button. What do you think of that? Tell everybody the pros and cons.
Boy, not a lot of cons, actually. It's borderline magical to pick up your phone and just swipe up to get in. Unlocks it. No fingerprint, no password, no little swipey pattern.
Yeah.
You're just in. That's pretty cool. It feels pretty natural not having the home button, actually. Just a little finger swipe up, kind of flicks it away. It just feels like you're interacting with the app a little bit more.
Okay, so now I've been asked by other people, curious about this. Can you put other faces on there? Is it just your own?
It's just mine, and that is a bummer because older iPhones that had the fingerprint sensor,
you could use multiple fingerprints.
Yeah, you could put 5 in there. But I guess since this Face ID thing is still pretty new, they just limit it to one face.
To one face.
So hopefully, something in the future.
So if somebody needs to get in your phone, what do? They
got to know your little 6-digit passcode.
Oh.
So you got to have a trusting relationship.
Yes.
Oh, so this reminds me, all this social media stuff. I got an email from MySpace the other day.
What?
Remember that?
Yep.
Blast from the past?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I've gotten a ton of emails and notifications about apps updating their terms of service and privacy policy and blah, blah, blah this month. And MySpace, that's still a thing. It's still a functioning website. Nothing like what it used to be, of course.
That's crazy.
Couldn't find my old profile.
I can't find mine.
Which is probably a good thing.
I need to find somebody that had me as a friend that knows theirs. Mm-hmm. So then they can be like, here's your page.
You can see all your angsty teenage posts.
Oh, yeah. But the best thing about MySpace was that you could put a song on there.
Yeah.
And your friends could, go to your page and see, what your favorite song was.
Your own personal little soundtrack.
Yeah, like that.
What was, do you remember what yours was last?
Well, I really think that it was We Belong Together by Mariah Carey.
Ugh. Jeez. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, is right. What else was it? What about you?
Let's see. This is high school, early college. It was probably some Blink 182, Angels and Airwaves.
Yes.
Taking Back Sunday, maybe. Yeah. Something punky, a little rocky. I don't know.
That's you.
Yeah, that was me.
Was you.
Yeah. All I wanted to do was be in a rock band.
You did?
Yep. That's why I bought a guitar without knowing how to play and tried to teach myself with a Guitar for Dummies book.
You did?
Yeah. I didn't get very far. My friend helped me out a lot, but did you play any instruments as a kid?
Growing up, I learned how to play the piano, but I never stuck with it.
Yeah.
I should have. My parents still have a piano that I learned to play on, but I never stuck with it, like, through high school or anything. I played, like, through grade school, but that's about it.
Yeah, I feel like that's typical.
Yeah.
Like, there was some sort of forced piano lesson, and
Yeah.
and they didn't stick with it, and they always kick themselves, wishing they do.
It would be nice if I would, know how to play, but...
Yeah, that way the family could gather around you.
Oh, yes.
Around Christmas time.
And I can just play...
Just bang out some Christmas carols.
Yeah.
A little Silent Night. Whew. Or a Roddy family Christmas. That's a postcard for you.
Oh, yeah.
Gathered
All of us
around the
gathered
piano.
around the piano.
I want to see that this year.
Okay.
Christmas cards. Do you guys do Christmas cards?
I want to. Like, I want to be that.
We did.
Person.
Yeah, we did for a little bit, but I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of...
It's expensive to send stamps.
Can be.
And I don't know. I want to be that person that sends Christmas cards out, but then, I don't know.
I just feel like social media and Facebook has just killed all that.
I know. But, I mean, I have it now, like, because we're not married or anything, so that's weird, like, to send out Christmas cards.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
But maybe after we get married or something, I might. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Facebook, that they've,
Ruined everything.
Yeah. I saw people talking about the things you remember from your childhood, like to kind of tell your age to other people. Mm-hmm. And I saw people listing all kinds of things on there. So mine would be MSN Messenger.
Ooh, that hits close to home. MSN Messenger and dial-up internet.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
That sound. Polly Pockets, Easy Bake Oven, that comes to mind. I watched the Brady Bunch, the Jeffersons.
TV Land, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Rugrats. That was the best.
Yeah, I was into Rugrats.
You were? Now, then I talked to my mom, and I started asking her. Now, I remember when she used to wear shoulder pads. Did your mom wear shoulder pads?
I don't know, probably for fancy outfits.
Big hair and shoulder pads.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some pictures for sure.
Yes. And then she told me that the TV would shut off at night.
Yeah, I don't know when that was, but yeah, like literally no more TV.
Right. And then they said that I was reading on there that some people, the national anthem would play.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that in movies.
Yeah. And then she would talk about the 8-track tapes and bag phones and all that kind of stuff. Sitting in the back of a station wagon.
With no seatbelt.
Right. But they sat backwards, right?
What
like
you
you sat facing the road.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have something to look at, right? The driver behind you, man, that must have been annoying. That would drive me nuts. Hey, speaking of station wagons and cars and things with wheels, when we come back, we're gonna drop some knowledge on you about another kind of car. This is Centralia On Air with Shane and Rachel. We'll be right back. Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia On Air. Today is an exciting day for some people. You know what today is, right?
Yeah. It's National Grape Popsicle Day and ILOVE, anything grape. Grape flavored, grape popsicle, grape gum, grape soda.
Okay.
Grape.
Well, now we know what to get you for the office Christmas party. Grape anything.
Grape anything.
Okay, well, National Grape Popsicle Day was not what I had in mind.
What did you have in mind?
More importantly, the Indianapolis 500 is today. The 102nd, to be exact. Have you ever been?
Nope. Have you?
I have, actually. Once or twice. One of my friends was gracious enough to take me back in elementary school. It's,
Was it fun?
Yeah, parts of it. It's very loud.
Yeah.
It's very, very loud. So the beginning is exciting. You know, we got 30-some engines roaring, getting ready to go. That's exciting.
Yeah.
The end is fun, or can be. You know, if it's real close, who's going to pull out ahead, whatever, who's going to win. But really, there in the middle, it can get a little boring. And I think everyone is just secretly hoping for a wreck, something cool to look at. Everyone's just like, I hope there's a wreck, but I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Right.
I have to say, though, my favorite thing about the Indianapolis 500 is...
Whoa, Shane. We don't have time for that.
Ah.
You know why?
Yeah, it's probably
time for the top 5.
Yeah, exactly. So with the Indy 500 going on today, who better to talk about such a popular event than a couple of motorheads like Rachel and I?
Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing we're not the only ones a little clueless about this topic. So we're going to give you our top 5 things you probably didn't know about the Indy 500.
Number 1, the 500 in Indy 500 is not for 500 laps. Is it, Rachel?
Nope. It's 500 miles driven by racers going around 2.5-mile long racetrack for 200 laps.
That's right. And the track's current dimensions are more or less the same as when it was constructed in 1909, which we'll get to in a minute.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway is one of the world's largest seating facilities with more than 250,000 seats.
The race is one of the world's best attended single-day sporting events. It even drew crowds of over 400,000 during the 90s.
Okay, so our number 2 pick, winners have to kiss the track.
The kissing of the bricks. Here's what happened. The track used to be made up of 3.2 million bricks. But by 1938, the entire track was paved over with asphalt. Well, almost the entire track.
A 36-inch strip of the original bricks were kept intact at the finish line, where it remains today as the fabled Yard of Bricks.
The kissing of the bricks was started by NASCAR champion Dale Jarrett after his Brickyard 400 victory in 1996. Jarrett and crew chief Todd Parrott decided to walk out to the finish line, kneel, and kiss the Yard of Bricks to pay tribute to the legendary history of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Their team joined them on the bricks, and an Indianapolis tradition was born that Indianapolis 500 and Brickyard 400 winners have followed ever since. That brings us to another Indy tradition, and our number 3 pick. Since 1946, it's been a pre-race tradition to have the singing of Back Home Again in Indiana.
Back home again in Indiana, and it seems that I can see.
Having grew up in Indiana, I can tell you this song is a real tearjerker.
Is it really?
For some people, it's a pretty heartfelt song when sung by the right guy.
In 1972, Jim Neighbors, a.k.a. Gomer Pyle, was at the race with friend and track owner Tony Holman. And just minutes before the race started, Tony asked Jim to sing the song. Without any heads up or practice, he had to write the lyrics on his hand.
Yeesh. Hope he wasn't nervous or sweaty.
Yeah.
Rubbing his hands together.
They'd all come off and then,
Yeah.
Nothing.
Jim went on to perform the song for 42 years, with his last performance being in 2014.
Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia On Air. We're giving you our top 5 things you probably didn't know about the Indianapolis 500. Our number 4 pick, the winner gets a glass of milk.
In 1936, Louis Meyer asked for a bottle of buttermilk after he became the first 3-time winner. Since 1956, the winner traditionally drinks a bottle of milk in Victory Lane. Ugh. I don't know if I could do that.
I wouldn't want milk after that.
It's hot.
Yeah.
And they're sweaty. That'd have to be some ice cold milk.
Well, that's not all the winner gets. They also receive the sterling silver Borg Warner Trophy, which is valued at more than $1 million.
Cha-ching. Hello, eBay. And last but not least, let's make this quick because number 5 is all about speed. For instance, did you know that the first Indy 500 race, originally called the International Sweepstakes, bonus thing, was won by Ray Haran with an average speed of just 74 miles per hour?
Wow.
That's like walking speed, right?
Right? Fast forward 60-some years, and in 1977, Tom Sneva became the first driver at the Speedway to turn a lap at more than 200 miles per hour. That was good.
Thank you. The fastest one-lap qualifying speed is over 237 miles per hour by Ari Luyendyk.
What?
Luyendyk? I don't know. In 1996, shortly after the track was resurfaced. Lucky him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I was going to say about the bricks.
Yeah.
That had to be bumpy.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
I can't believe it lasted as long as it did.
I know. Wonder if, like, their tires, like, they had to...
Swap them out more?
Yeah.
Next year we should, we should get one of the drivers to interview with us.
And we'll see if we can do that.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to get one of the drivers who didn't qualify.
Yeah, there you go.
The driver number 33 who didn't make the cut.
Come be on our show. All right, that's our top 5 things you probably didn't know about the Indianapolis 500, which should be on right about now. So we're going to wrap it up with the community calendar in just a minute. You're listening to Centralia On Air. We'll be right back. You're listening to Centralia On Air with Shane and Rachel. Here's a look at your community calendar. BCMW Head Start has openings for preschool classes ages 3 to 5 years old in Bond, Clinton, Marion, and Washington counties for the 2018-2019 school year. For more information, call Maria at 532-4890, extension 140.
Bring your furry friends out for fun in the park. Paw Fest will be held on Sunday, June 3rd at Veterans Park from 11 to 5 p.m. A variety of vendor booths will be present with pet items, crafts, food, and more.
SAFE will be hosting their 21st annual Golf Scramble at Colonial Golf Course in Sandoval on Monday, June 4th. The 4-lady 18-hole scramble will tee off at 9 a.m., $55 per person with lunch provided. For more information, contact Heather at Colonial Golf Course at 247-3307.
The City of Centralia is hosting the Centralia Works Job Fair on Thursday, June 14th from 1 to 7 p.m. at the Centralia Recreation Complex, located at 115 East 2nd Street in Centralia.
The Marion County Relay for Life of Centralia will take place on Friday, June 15th, starting at 4 p.m. in Fairview Park in Centralia.
A free gun safety class will be held at the VFW Post 2055 in Centralia on Wednesday, June 20th and Thursday, June 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You must have this class before you can get your hunting licenses. This is not a concealed carry class. For more information, please contact VFW at 532-9551 after 2 p.m.
Market days in Mount Vernon at Veterans Park on the first Saturday each month starting in May through September from 8 to 2.
And for your local blood drives, Thursday, May 31st, Crossroads Community Hospital in Mount Vernon from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And also Thursday, May 31st, Salem Walmart from 10 to 2.
And that's a look at your community calendar on X95 in the Big 1210. If you have an event you would like to share with us, you can email wiley1210@gmail.com. Or for more information about these events and others, check out our website at x95radio.com.
That's it for this week. If you like what you hear, come back next Sunday at 11 on X95 in the Big 1210. You can also find past shows on YouTube, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook at X95WRXX. She's Rachel Roddy.
And he's Shane Lothar.
And this was Centralia On Air.